Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and enduring stories of all time. The story of Noah's Ark. This narrative has been told and retold for millennia, inspiring people around the world with its themes of faith, obedience, and survival. But have you ever wondered what truly makes this story so powerful? Could it really be the greatest survival story ever told? Join me as we break down each piece of this legendary tale, exploring the profound journey Noah embarked upon and how this story resonates even today. Let's set sail on this extraordinary journey of faith and survival. Imagine a time thousands of years ago, where humankind had strayed so far from its path that the world was plunged into chaos, cruelty, and corruption. According to the story, humanity was given a choice: to continue down a destructive road or to turn toward a life of righteousness. It's in this world that Noah, an ordinary man, received an extraordinary call, one that would forever change his life, his family's life, and the fate of the world. The story of Noah's Ark isn't just a tale of survival. It's a testament to the power of faith against overwhelming odds. It's a story of a man who dared to believe in something beyond his immediate understanding, who took on a task so vast and so daunting that even today, it would be considered impossible. Noah's journey begins with a divine message, one that would be overwhelming to anyone. He was told that a great flood was coming, one that would cleanse the earth of its wickedness, and that he alone had been chosen to build an ark to save his family and the world's creatures. Think about that for a moment. Noah was asked to construct a massive vessel, capable of sheltering not only his family but also pairs of every species, in preparation for a disaster that would destroy nearly everything he had ever known. And to make it even more daunting, he was told to do all this while living in a dry, arid region with no river or sea in sight. Imagine receiving such a command. Would you believe it? Would you feel prepared? Noah, though perhaps hesitant at first, chooses to accept the call, setting out to do what he felt was his duty, even if it meant becoming the subject of ridicule. The construction of the ark wasn't a quick or simple task. It spanned years, if not decades. Day after day, Noah worked on this massive project with the help of his family. Picture the scene. In a desolate, barren landscape, there's this enormous wooden structure slowly taking shape, piece by piece. People from nearby towns and villages would come to gawk, to laugh, to question his sanity. Building the ark became more than a physical task. It was a mental and spiritual test. The ridicule he faced wasn't just light-hearted teasing. Imagine the whispers, the laughter, the pointed fingers. Friends became distant, communities ostracized him, and yet Noah persevered. What made him continue despite the isolation? Some might say it was faith, others might call it conviction, but whatever it was strong enough to sustain him through years of hard labor and isolation. The ark, for Noah, became more than a vessel. It was a testament to his trust, a symbol of hope amidst a landscape of doubt. Interestingly, the flood story doesn't exist solely in this tradition. Cultures across the world have their own flood narratives. From the Babylonian epic of Gilgamesh to the Hindu legend of Manu, the flood motif appears again and again in our global storytelling heritage. These shared stories reflect humanity's deep-seated fear of destruction and our desire to believe in the possibility of rebirth and renewal. In every version, we find a hero, a chosen figure who takes on the responsibility of saving life in its most vulnerable state. These stories, across civilizations, echo our collective consciousness and fears about calamities, both natural and man-made, and inspire hope for renewal. Finally, the day arrives. The sky darkens, the winds howl, and the rains begin to fall. What started as a drizzle soon turns into an unstoppable torrent. Noah's Ark, this gigantic wooden structure that had seemed so out of place on dry land, now floats atop the swelling waters, becoming a fragile island of hope in an endless sea. Inside the Ark, Noah, his family, and the animals huddle together, clinging to life as the waters rise and cover everything. This moment is both a climax and a test. It's a moment of reckoning that separates the believers from the doubters, the faithful from the skeptical. As the flood consumes the earth, everything outside the ark is lost, swept away in a deluge of water. But within the ark, there is calm, a sense of unity among Noah, his family, and the creatures, all surviving together through this shared ordeal. In this moment, the ark transforms from a mere vessel into a symbol of unity, preservation, and shared resilience. After days upon days adrift on a seemingly endless ocean, the floodwaters begin to recede. The ark comes to rest on the mountains of Ararat, marking not just the end of the journey but the beginning of a new chapter. This isn't merely a survival story. It's a story of renewal, rebirth, and second chances. Stepping onto dry land, Noah and his family find themselves in a world washed clean, a blank canvas on which they are given the chance to start anew. As a token of this new beginning, a rainbow appears, symbolizing hope and a promise for the future. The rainbow is more than just a natural phenomenon. It's a reminder of resilience, of overcoming darkness, and a promise of brighter days ahead. For Noah, his family, and all those creatures that braved the storm together, the journey didn't end with survival. It continued with the responsibility to rebuild, to protect life, and to honor the world they had been given a second chance to inhabit. Even today, Noah's Ark resonates because it's more than an ancient tale. It's a metaphor for facing challenges, for enduring trials, and for holding on to hope in the most difficult of circumstances. In many ways, it speaks to our modern anxieties about global threats, whether they be climate change, pandemics, or the myriad other crises that seem to loom over us. Noah's Ark reminds us that in times of darkness, it's possible to find a way forward, to trust in a greater purpose, and to rebuild. To some, it's a historical account, to others, a spiritual lesson. But to all of us, it's a powerful reminder that even the most overwhelming challenges can be met with courage, faith, and a vision for a better tomorrow. So, what do you think? Could Noah's Ark truly be the greatest survival story of all time? Does this story of faith and resilience still speak to us in today's world? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos where we dive into more epic stories of resilience, faith, and survival. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.